Alright, Dalen. Well, we've enjoyed our day off. But now I think it's back to finding the cure for the wailing death. It needs doing, I feel. So... Oh, hush, Doomsayer. Let's head into the Trade of Blades here and take a look at our leads and see where we should go next. Everyone seems to tell me about the Black Lake District. All the commoners I've seen, all the higher-ups I've met, they all say Black Lake. But there are no clues there. And this mentions... Here we go. It does not reveal exactly what will be for sale, but it does seem to suggest that anyone interested in surviving the plague should attend. So for the Docks District, there appears to be an auction going on. Again, though, that's the only lead I have, and it's probably not even reliable. Because, of course, if it's overrun by thieves and bandits, what better way to scrounge up some money than by tricking some of the more desperate commoners or even nobility into thinking, hey, we have a cure, give me all of your money and you can have it. Let's look at missions here. Yeah, we have this as well. Remember, Samuel, the inspector. Thurin, a militia officer in the Black Lake District, has offered a reward for the safe return of one of his men. The lost soldier Samuel was a close friend of Thurin's, and his failure to report back following a recent inspection assignment has caused the officer no small amount of worry. And unrest. There are dark rumors circulating throughout the Black Lake District regarding a rabble-rouser named Formosa. Apparently she has dared to speak out against the sorcerer Meldanin. Judging by the attention in the district, she's managed to convince a fair number of the others to do the same. And tensions rising. Emotions are running high in the Black Lake District, where a group of nobles still unaffected by the wailing death have secreted themselves, along with the bulk of the district's food, behind a second quarantine. Definitely despicable, but not necessarily plague-related. It seems more that greedy, powerful folk are scared and are causing problems with each other. Not honestly the first time it's happened to anyone. And for Docks, what do we really have? All we have is this alleged auction for a maybe cure. The problem is we have two leads of a maybe cure, and I don't like the maybe, so... Who would be more likely to have a potential cure? Thieves or nobles? Thieves have underground connections, but nobles have a lot of money. I think Docks sounds more reliable, at least at the moment. That's not very reliable at all. But this potential auction has promise, I think, because if pirates from far and wide might, I stress the word might, have something to help the plague. So let's take a look around. I've been here before, well, with the many-starred cloak test. Oh. Are there anyone around to bother me while I try to talk to you? A hell might. Alright. Hemel is such a boy. He'd have us stand here for ages thinking his precious heirloom will return. And Morden.
Hello.
The master is very attached to his things.
I greet you.
Ah, yes, hello there. I am, Hemel Masterson. This is my wife Agnes, and our manservant Morden. I wonder by chance if you've seen a man named Calic. He has an amulet of mine, and he, seems to have forgotten us. Forgotten? I told you he was not to be trusted. I'm quite aware of what you said, my dear. Now, if you will just let me speak to this nice man. So, what seems to be the trouble here? Well, it's embarrassing. You see, we were led to believe that passage out of Neverwinter could be had here. We were fleeing the quarantine. I arranged for transport that would leave from the docks. I traded an heirloom amulet to a man who swore he was honest. Hemel, I can swear that you are competent, but that doesn't make it true. Alright, and who was this man? A strapping gent. Calic was his name. He said he was soon to come into his own ship. Probably stealing that as well. Honestly, Hamel, you can be such a fool. My dear, he seemed honest enough. He may yet return. It has only been a day. I see, and you paid him with an amulet? That amulet was a valuable heirloom. It was a high price, but for the safety of my loved ones, I decided not to quibble. I told you it was a ruse. This Calic made vague promises and you handed over everything. Nothing is proven, dear. Still, I would like assurances. It was a valuable amulet after all, passed down by my forefathers. Alright, well, I suppose I could look into it for you since I am in the district after all. I would be most appreciative if you could. Mr. Calic does appear to be taking an inordinate amount of time. He said he would ready a ship, but when he left, he went inland. He did drop... sorry, let me try that again. He said he would ready a ship, but when he left, he went inland. He did drop some sort of auction notice. You've probably got one already, knowing the area as you must. It doesn't do me much good. I'm a stranger here. Please, return my amulet if you find it. It will have the Masterson crest. I've given up on breaking quarantine. I just want back what's mine. Well, fair enough. Like I said, pirates and thieves taking advantage of innocence. Though he is obviously better off than most innocents. Still. Oh.
Taste my savage fury!
Sleep.
Pray, whatever gods you worship.
Acid arrow you. Dead man. Also, ow. Alright, oh bother. Dalen, hold up. What are you chasing? A ruffian. Let's cast shield momentarily. Jace. More poisonous bolts. I have a small armory now, which I'm liking quite a bit. Alright, what's this? Festiliard. Oh, and more over there. Alright. That went very well. Uh-oh. Swap to the club. Oh, maybe not. Alright, that was some good shots. I'll speak to him in a moment. Find out what do these men have on them. More smuggler's coins. And sewer access. Well, I don't really want to use the sewer, I'll be honest. Andrade Estate Guard. Another estate here in the docks. Maybe he owns a few ships.
Hi, hello there.
Hey, yous! Why's you gotta bother me? Sure, yous look like a noble type, but only friends of Mr. Andrade is supposed to come here. I just want to answer some simple questions, sir. I don't answer questions good. If I could, I wouldn't be standing in front of some stupid noble type home. Well, do you know the docks district very well? Thought I used to, but it's going crazy now. Thieves is everywhere. I've seen people getting mugged all over the place. I just lay low. I don't want to know why people are so crazy, and I for sure don't want to get involved. I just stay out of the way. All right, well, goodbye then. Fare you well. Just don't cause me trouble. Clearly, my time in North Carolina has done me service for my southern accent. What is this place too? Strange building. Oh, Hoff.
I greet you.
Get lost. I don't know you. We got no reason to talk. Alright. I saw a fellow over here, I believe. Aha. An utterly despondent man. He looks as though he has lost everything in the world.
I greet you, my child.
Given the state of the city, he just may have. Gone. All gone. There's nothing left. Who are you? Does my name matter? I was Jace, but I'm nothing now. It's all gone. My home, my family, They burned it. What happened here? They were sick, you see. They got the wailing. I took every precaution, but they still got it. I couldn't do anything to help. My children, my wife, all dead. My home, diseased. What could I do? I burned it. I burned it all. Oh, farewell then. There's nothing left here. All gone. That's pretty rough. And what about this man? Fastiliard. This amiable gnome seems oblivious to his poverty. He is bright-eyed amidst the gloom of the plague. Certainly he must be mad.
Spare a coin, friend.
Here's a couple gold for you. Ah, you are generous. Someone that knows the value of a coin to a stranger. A stranger that might know something. I'm not really interested in coin, but I'm interested in you. What do you need here? This isn't a friendly place. Well, do you know how to enter the seedy tavern? Ah, you need the cure, and what the auction is what you seek. The streets are mine from the underside. I know things. Have you the currency of the thieves, or the guard of a guild? Ugh, Old City's tavern will not open without it. But what do I know of these things? Merchants quiver with currency, and pirates keep their uniforms as close as their ships. I am but a beggar among kings, and in the service of both. Good day to you. Surely mad, but money of thieves, or a pirate's uniform? I have smuggler's coins, but those are apparently going to be used for the auction, and I may need a lot if I'm going to buy this cure remnant. So, let's see. There is one ship. Yeah, there's one ship docked here. Could it belong to the pirates here? There's a helmet. I have no need of that. Pirates. Excuse me.
What are you doing bothering me then? Turn yourself around and walk the other way.
Aren't you a nice sort? Nice uniforms, by the way. Where can I get one? You can't. Simple as that. A blood sailor gets his uniform when he joins, and only gives it up when he dies. Oh, really? Well, then we should trade. Give me yours when I don't call the rest of the guards. Ha ha! The guards know better than to wander the docks. No, nobody's gonna help you if you keep pushing me. This is blood sailor territory, at least for a day or two more. Come near the ship and you'll be killed. Simple enough.
I've had enough of tourists. Get lost, or every pirate in a blood sailor uniform will kick your tail back to the beggar's nest.
Too bad. I like your uniform. Can't leave until I get one. You understand. This isn't a social club, and we don't take just any old fool. Now get lost before you make me angry. Really? Angry, you say? Angry, you say? How do I anger you? Oh, I know how I can anger you. Stand there, good sir. There you go. Okay, I'll bite. Why did that not just kill all of you? Huh. Let's try that again. That did it. Strange, I also melted a chest. These are locked, by the way, so, fog. There. Now then. Blood Sailor uniform. I'll take two. One for me and one for Dalen, though I don't think Dalen can actually switch into it. Still, though. What's in this? A brooch? The simple brooch of iron. Designs hint that it may have been fashioned among the Uthgard barbarian tribes of the north. Dalen? I'll talk to him in a moment, but, not here at least, but, whoa. Glittering necklace and a cloak of protection. I have had something of this, in fact, though mine was brown and looked a bit different. Fascinating to behold, nonetheless. Alright, let's change into one of these uniforms here, but first one summon fog. Alright. I do not make a good pirate. Oh well. Actually, we'll take the cloak off as well. Might be odd if I'm wearing one of the Mage's Guild's cloak. I'm a pirate now, suddenly. Well, let's see if this will gain me entry into the City Tavern. And hey, I'm a pirate. This is my bodyguard. He's a vicious Uthgard barbarian. Don't let him get you. This is never going to work. But we'll try our best. Alright.
Step up to the door and let's have a look at you, shall we?
Huh, I sees your blood sailor uniform. Good enough, but watch yourself. You and any of your friends make trouble and out you go. Wow. Oh, but there are real blood sailors here. Let's avoid them. If I can, at least. Alrighty, get away from me, you drunk. Talk to the door person.
You behave in here. Things are rough enough without bringing the chaos on the streets in here.
I see. Is it busy in here tonight? Boy, howdy. You don't know how busy. I'm right off my feet. Everyone is desperate to get in, for some reason. Well, have you heard about anything odd happening? Nothing yet, but they always warn the person working the door. Just supposed to be an auction tonight. Must be something good on the block for so many people to show up, though. Alright, well, farewell. Keep it quiet while you're here, Don't need any trouble. Alright. Go on, I've got nothing worth stealing. Just here to drink, not the auction. Well, what have you heard about the auction, friend? Supposed to be for a plague cure, or something. Vanguard wouldn't say, being his normal flashy self. I ain't sitting too well with the crowd, though. Calic near had a fit. I think there's gonna be something, what was I saying? You were saying something about a man named Calic. Lieutenant Calic. He thinks Vanguard is too old and too flashy. No respect for tradition, that man. I ain't saying anything more, except... Shh. They took her, you know? Daren't I? That's Vanguard's woman. They took her downstairs, I think. I gotta sit down. Clearly my years of being an alcoholic have served me well. What? No. Just kidding. Alright. Oh. Auctioneer.
Greetings.
Blasted Vangal, I've paid good money for some of these things, and now he's late getting to the show going. Ah, heck with it. Anyone want to buy some things? I've got smuggler coin specials. Why is the auction not going ahead? Because my premier item isn't here. Vangal said he had a great showpiece item for sale, and now he's not here. It isn't worth the fuss of an auction if I don't have something to excite the people and drive prices up. I've got to recover costs, so Vangal can just sit on his integral of the plague cure item for all I care. Alright, well, let's see your special items then. I've got a number of things. Would you like weapons, armor, or miscellaneous goods? I have armor, weapons covered, check out miscellaneous. I have a magical cloak, which was made by the nymphs, and a steal at 14 smugglers' coins. Sounds like a nymph cloak to me, plus 1 charisma, not interested. I have a magical sash, look at it shimmer. It's a good deal at 6 smugglers' coins. Sounds like a shimmering sash, which I believe gets magic resistance. I'll take the sash. Sure, why not? A very good choice. Something else as well, perhaps? Another time. No time for me. I've got to move this stuff out and go restock. I won't be here forever. Indeed. Oh, I actually can't. Of course. I, as a player, know it's a shimmering sash, but I, as Krael, do not. Yep, Sash of Shimmering. I've read this before. Gives us spell resistance. Curious. I'm just gonna put this on now. Or this. Doesn't mention anything about spell resistance not stacking, so I'm going to assume it does. Which would be amazing. Keep my uniform on. And, alright, let's talk to these pirates here. Calic and Vangal sound like they might be part of Blood Sailors. So maybe these two know something about. Let's talk to... Let's see. Ah, this drunk is in the way. This man is keeping to himself, but appears to be observing the room very closely. He's being carefully watched by the half-orc next to him. Seriously. Tavern patron, go away. Jalik. A jovial half-orc in a Blood Sailor uniform. He's keeping a close eye on the man next to him, and drinking a heroic amount of ale. Let's talk to the man here.
Leave me be, I got nothing to say. I can't be seen with the likes of you.
I just need information about the auction. I said I can't be seen speaking with you. Get lost. There a problem with this person, Christoph? You want I should straighten them out? Thanks, Jalik, but I'm fine. They were just leaving. Alright, so... You're the one I have to talk to, then. Curious if I have anything else of note here. Not particularly. Alright.
Do I know you? You wear the uniform, but I don't recognize your face. How long you been a blood sailor?
I'm gonna try to lie here. Not long. I replaced a plague victim. Oh, it worked. Alright then, I suppose you're okay. But do you have what it takes, I wonder? Care to go drink for drink? My respect is what's on the line. I'll match you drink for drink, no problem. Alright then. Let's start off with a little Neverwinter sailor spirit. A bathtub special here at the City Tavern. Go! Bottoms up. Ah, that's pretty good. You're not so flimsy after all. How about some dockside duns? A rank a bit of swell if I ever had some. Bring it on. Whoa, that's alright. That's not too bad at all. Round 3 then. Orc blood brew and no plug in your nose. No problem at all. Alright, but now it gets tough. How about a little dwarven red-eye? It'll make you feel like you're under a pile of stones. Cheers. Well, how about that? You got it down. I guess you're alright. I don't care who you are. If you can drink like that, you're okay by me. Now how about some old Thavian fire juice? Burns in ways you don't want to know. Are you crazy enough to play? You and me, let's do it. Well, I guess you should have sat down. Still, you're proving yourself to me. Everything after Dwarven Red Eye was just to see how crazy you are. Nope, I don't gotta worry about you one bit. Hey, you should talk to my buddy Christoph. Show him how to loosen up. He's too serious. And, to tell you the truth, I wasn't looking forward to what was coming next. Ugh, nobody should touch any of that stuff. Alright. Rather interesting little drinking contest. I seem to have lost, but I still did well enough to gain respect, which is all I care about.